You see, once upon a time, not long ago, and not far from here, there was a version of you. A version who forgot for a moment just how capable they were. And it's funny, isn't it? How forgetting becomes the doorway to remembering something even deeper. That version once looked at the world and wondered, how do I belong? But the upgraded you, it already knows you're the centre, not in arrogance, but in alignment. Just like a tree never apologises for growing upward, outward and inward. You too are learning. You've always had permission. You've always had the keys. And now you stop looking for doors. You realise you've always been inside. Because people live from their core. They know something that you're now knowing. That value is not earned, it's remembered. And confidence is not a volume to turn up. It's a silence to settle into. You don't fight for attention when you remember you are attention. You don't chase love when you realise you radiate it. That you begin to feel a subtle click, as if gears in your inner mind are beginning to align. You'll notice this truth. The strongest frame wins, because it doesn't need to win. Think about the oak tree that doesn't resist the wind. It sways, learns, and then grows roots even deeper. You're that tree. And if, for a moment, someone forgot to water you, you learned to water yourself. Now that's not sadness. That's your superpower. That's the glass child crystallized into diamond strength. You've learned. Pain is not punishment. Feedback is not failure. Judgment is not truth. And discomfort is just an idea. Because people respond to beliefs, not facts. And your belief now says, I am enough. I'm evolving. I'm unshakable. Can you feel how that belief wears your skin perfectly? As if it's always belonged there. Like a coat you forgot you owned. But now it fits better than ever before. And now, while part of you hears this, another part is doing the work. While yet another part is simply enjoying the sound of transformation. Because you've begun choosing your responses, haven't you? And what happens when you choose your response? You become the author, the architect. When you build your identity like an evolving structure, not a fixed title, that's when you become unstoppable. And people will ask, why are you so calm when they criticize you? Because you know, it's their storm, not yours. Why don't you defend yourself? Because you know, authenticity doesn't argue, it just radiates. That you live from your centre, you'll find it impossible to be off-centre. Now it's funny how people say, I'll believe it when I see it. But you now see it because you believe it. And every cell in your body is adjusting to that frequency. You're noticing. Authenticity attracts. Mystery creates magnetism. Certainty creates safety. Vulnerability creates connection. And that connection, that's the real wealth. You don't need the room to like you, because now the room begins adjusting to you. You've accepted that all emotions, they're just messengers, not masters. Fear becomes fuel, shame becomes a shadow. You've turned and looked at. And guilt, that's just your values telling you where you want to align more clearly. You're now in a loop of learning that never ends and never needs to. Because now you move differently. You walk into rooms with a grounded elegance. You speak with intention. Or you enjoy the silence. You listen not to reply, but to feel. And you've begun to notice your energy speaks before you do. And people treat you differently. Because you've started treating yourself differently. You've mastered self-approval. You've stopped negotiating your worth. And just like that, the old operating system, the one that needs to be liked to feel enough, it uninstalls itself quietly. As you begin living like the future version of you, your past versions start fading, like fog clearing from the windshield. Now you drive forward, focused, clear, magnetic. Isn't it fascinating? All of this is happening beneath the surface, without effort, without struggle, just like breath, just like the tide. Because when your unconscious accepts this new script, no resistance is needed, just alignment. So now, as each new belief locks into place like a puzzle piece, finally finding its spot, one after the other, click, 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 your new belief system. It's no longer just an idea. It's installed, operating, updating, evolving automatically. You may already begin noticing life is different now, because you are.